Death of Our Oceans by Cael Hill. So, who here likes dolphins? Can I get a show of hands? Me. Awesome. And who here likes sushi? Great. Now, what if I told you that your love for fish and sushi-like products has resulted in the deaths of over 300,000 dolphins and whales per year? Hi, my name is Cael Hill, and I am an environmental science major and an aspiring world leader, and that makes me very credible to telling you guys about this topic. I believe that by buying less fish-like products, overfishing and bycatch issues would eventually become issues of the past. Overfishing will not only kill our oceans, but it will result in the end of humanity itself. We need to band together to stop fishing vessels from abusing international waters. Now, first, I'd like to go over why the oceans are so important. Well, they're home to all ways of life. In fact, phytoplankton are fed by the secretes, like the waste of dolphins and whales, and they actually soak up 4 times as much carbon dioxide as the Amazon rainforest. That means that they make up about 85% of the oxygen that we breathe. So without these dolphins, whales, and fish, they wouldn't be able to survive. Coral reefs are known to be used for like studies, medical research, and it's said, our medical research, that by 2050, 90% of our coral reefs are going to be gone. So how are we going to cure cancer? The ocean is also very important to regulating our climate, and it has been the foundation of our economy for thousands of years, since humans have been fishing for like thousands of years. And without it, we will have a really shitty economy. Now, what is the issue? Well, we are killing more fish than we use and consume. Now, I'm about to go over some absolutely wild statistics with you guys, so brace yourself. 40% of the fish caught in fishing nets are considered bycatch and thrown overboard as waste. And by the time they hit the water, they're already dead. So that means almost half of the fish that are caught in fishing nets are just thrown over, left for dead. 3% of the tuna population is left from about 50 years ago. So that means in the past 50 years, we've hunted down tuna by like 97% of their population, almost making them extinct. The shark population has also decreased in the past 50 years by about 70%. That is 30,000 sharks per hour are killed, and half of these are due to bycatch. The other half due to overfishing. Now, 6 out of 7 species of turtle are endangered due to bycatch and overfishing, not plastic straws. So I'll go over why people think it's plastic straws a little later. And last but not least, research says by the year 2048, we will no longer have life in our oceans. So it would just be empty bodies of water due to overfishing and bycatch issues. Now, once again, I'd like to remind you guys that all these issues are due to bycatch and overfishing. So how are we allowing this to happen? Well, one, it would be fishermen trawling and long line fishing. So these are like these crazy wild fishing methods that these fishermen use in order to catch mass amounts of fish at a time. Trawling is when fishermen use like nets, like so big, like multiple times the size of this room, to just drag across the ocean and just catch whatever like is in the nets. They'll put them in the middle of the ocean, on the top of the ocean, and on the bottom. And when they're on the bottom, just dragging across the bottom of the ocean, it is literally just decimating entire coral reef systems. Long line fishing is also a huge issue with overfishing, in which these fishing vessels are just leaving lines of hooks and nets, and they're just going for miles and miles at a time. In fact, it's said that one day of worldwide long line fishing, like the lengths of the lines, could wrap around the earth 500 times. That is how much we are doing. And we also have a lack of government support, and we are also being misled by corrupt companies as well. Illegal dolphin hunting is actually funded by U.S. marine parks. and it said that 1 dolphin captured for the park is 12 dolphins killed. These dolphins are being killed because of the fact that fishermen see them as competition for their, for catching fish. And the reason that there aren't enough fish in the ocean is because of overfishing. So they're pretty much creating an issue and then killing dolphins to solve the issue. Now, I'm gonna go over a couple of corrupt companies that are using false labels and other things to mislead you guys. So MSC is a bycatch safe label. It's a lie. They still are okay with bycatch, and they just print the label and put it on whatever they want to. There's also a label that says dolphin safe. That label is also a lie. The CEO was actually interviewed by a man in a documentary called Seaspiracy, and in this documentary, he states, or the CEO states, that it's no guarantee that the label is really like dolphin safe. The dolphins are still being killed. I mean, in the documentary, you can actually like see videos of the dolphins being killed, and then they're like printing the label on that, the tonnage of fish that they consume from there. The Plastic Pollution Coalition, which is the whole like plastic straws thing, is actually funded by big industry capture fishing. It is a big distraction from the overfishing issue. So pollution, like plastic pollution is obviously an issue in the ocean, but it's also being like misinterpreted. So it's like 46% of the pollution in the earth that's like considered plastic, or in the oceans, I mean, is actually fishing nets. And they don't have this anywhere on the websites or anything like that. It's oh, one might say, like, why, like, how are we even allowing this to happen? Aren't there people on board these fishing vessels to make sure bycatch isn't going on and these dolphins aren't being killed? Well, these people on board are called observers, and they are being killed and bribed in order to keep these secrets safe. All right, so what can we do to solve our issues of overfishing? Well, for one, we can simply eat less fish and support the industry a lot less. We can also support legislations to be put in place so that the government is like forced to enforce these laws. We can protest, because it's really the only way we end up getting change in America is by protesting. We can, and there's already people out there doing like just sinking fishing vessels to stop bycatch from happening, and that group is called Sea Shepherd. They are a group of vigilantes, and you can research your own way of supporting them just by donating, stuff like that. We can also donate money to organizations like Green Space and the Ministry